Welcome back everyone for a Monday morning quarterback, Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 3, Watch Party. Just a few days ago, I put out a video discussing when the trailer will drop. In that video, I said to expect it on Monday, February 3rd. Well, just now, the official Cobra Kai media pages have announced that the trailer is coming on Monday. Once again, Watch Party is right. It's been 6 years and still some people refuse to listen to Watch Party. I suppose a life of constant surprise and feeling led down the wrong path is in their future. I cannot help any further. Now, what will show up in the trailer? Likely a lot, but not everything. We're gonna get clues on how everyone will react to Kwan's death. It was a shock and devastating. We already know Gunther is working to keep the Sekai Taikai going by bringing it to the valley. But what about everyone else? Kreese and Kim will have to face Grandmaster Kim Sun-young. Plus, Daniel was clearly shocked by the death. He was already rattled by learning that Miyagi killed a man in the tournament. And now, seeing it for himself, will he be taking it well? And what's ahead for Johnny? I'm not sure how much we'll get from him. He's still at Miyagi-Do training, that much we know. But how will he return to Cobra Kai? I can't say, but he must end up there. Now, Robbie and Axel are in an interesting predicament. Their captain's fight was interrupted by the brawl. Presumably, if and when the Sekai Taikai resumes, their fight would be first up. I suspect the caveat is that they start over from the beginning. That would be good for Robbie, as he wasn't able to do much at all in what they had so far. Axel was up about 5-0 when the brawl broke out. At a minimum, that would be an extra 5 points for Iron Dragons, putting them even further out of reach. If they're to be caught and surpassed, they need to keep the point totals low. Robbie needs to score points and, just as importantly, not have any points scored on him. Though Robbie underperformed at the Sekai Taikai, it's hard to see Axel just falling through and not able to score anything. He's the top fighter in the tournament and a real wrecking ball. He's a monster waiting to be uncaged.
Don't call him a monster. You don't know him or what he deals with.
Oh, quiet, Sam. He's a monster, all right. Beating him will take everything they got. That also leaves the captain's fight for Sam and Tory. At most, we'll get hints of this fight without any real indication on how it will go. The trailers for Season 6 have mostly been peppering the details with less actual resolution or plot points than normal. So what will happen with this fight? The rivalry between the girls is long and intense. Sam got the better of Tory early on, especially with a few lucky hits, but Tory roared back and won the All Valley. It was a great moment for her, but dampened by Terry Silver's insurance policy. She wanted to feel like she won straight up, no funny business, no influence from the referees like we get from the NFL on a weekly basis. She wanted to be the champion on her own. In the clip, we see her running the track. There she is training all by her lonesome. Miyagi-Do has the whole dojo to train together, but Tory has no one. Cobra Kai is back in South Korea trying to figure out what to do after the death of Kwan. She has no sensei, no sparring partner, no one. She is on her own. I tend to wonder if she could consider asking to train with anyone, though she is in opposing dojo and will be fighting Sam. Would Robbie train with her? Maybe, maybe not. It's also important to remember the real opposition is Iron Dragons and Terry Silver in all his naked glory. One of them will have to fight Zara. It would make sense that even if Sam and Tory have to fight each other first, that they should also train together to be ready to fight Zara. Zara ain't even that tough. She got jealous of Tory because of one hit, so she projects an image of super social fan martial arts girl, but she's so insecure. Also, that stunt she pulled with Robbie isn't sitting well with Tory. The fact that Sam and Tory have to fight each other first, and then the presumed winner of that match will go on to fight Zara, strongly implies Tory is gonna win against Sam. Sam has no beef with Zara, other than an awkward elevator encounter. That leaves Tory. They have been each other from the beginning, and this will not end pretty. So if Tory does beat Sam straight up, then how? There are theories that Sam will ultimately sacrifice herself. In the rankings, Miyagi-Do is way too far behind to catch up and beat the Iron Dragons. The only real chance is for Cobra Kai to overtake them. So for Cobra Kai to overtake them, that means Tory has to win, and frankly, she has to rack up enough points to at least make it close. However, Sam throwing the fight, even if there are no technical rules against it, would not sit well with the fans. Tory already won the other sketchy tournament match, and Sam deliberately losing just so Cobra Kai can get a ton of points feels like cheating. What's the point of 5 seasons of buildup for their final fight to be fake? So if we assume Sam wouldn't deliberately throw a fight, it's not very honorable, even if strategically sound. Can Tory win by enough points to climb up the rankings? Zara fought Maria and did darn well herself. You would think Tory needs to win by 10 points or so to be able to stay in contention. Except then it's hard to imagine such a massive victory against her arch rival with whom she's evenly matched. That leaves the possibility that Tory beats Sam narrowly and leaves a lot of ground to make up with the final 2 matches against Zara and Axel. She would have to clobber and destroy Zara, which would be pretty cool and well deserved to be honest. We haven't seen Tory go into revenge psycho mode for this yet. I believe it is coming. Sit tight. Now there are 5 episodes, and I believe most of the trailer is going to focus on episodes 11 and 12. The released clip is from episode 12. We know this because way back we saw behind the scenes of Tory on the track, and we saw Billy was directing that shot. Well, we know for a fact that Billy directs episode 12, hence episode 12. This whole bit is probably the intro to the episode. That means episode 11 deals with the aftermath of the tragedy in getting the Sekai Taikai back on track. Episode 12 then opens with everyone training for the tournament to continue. I think episode 12 will be through the end of the tournament, or at least most of it. This leaves episodes 13 through 15 to set up a final story to the end. I don't say that willy-nilly. In a recent interview on Cobra Kai Companion, top writers and executive producers Joe and Luan said the final 3 episodes come together almost as a movie.
It's going to be really, really satisfying for the fans. I mean, there's a very, it feels like a movie once you get to like 13, 14, 15, and it's...
That implies we have some new story arcs that begin in episode 13 and carry out through the end of the show. I don't fully know what these arcs will be. The students going off to college or becoming full-time karate instructors. Johnny gets married to Carmen, and then the baby comes. The only thing for sure that I see in the future is Daniel resolving the Miyagi mystery box. This is where Julie Pierce comes in. Perhaps she reaches out to him. In the clip, we see Gunther talking about all the massive publicity the tournament is getting, and since it is in America for the first time, it will be broadcast all over the karate world. It is very reasonable Master Julie Pierce will be watching this on TV and be shocked to see the style of her former teacher, as well as his other student, Daniel. This brings us back to the connection I talked about in my recent Julie Pierce video. In that, I speculated Daniel may reach out to her, but now considering the media attention to the tournament will be getting, it makes just as much sense she reaches out to him. There is a lot of hope that the trailer will include Julie Pierce. It will be the perfect time to introduce Hilary Swank back to the Miyagi-verse. I can't say for sure. I suspect the trailer will be light on the final 3 episodes. It will be heavy on the first 2 in the Sekai Taikai. However, it will certainly have glimpses of those final 3 episodes, and in that case, Hilary will be there. I can't promise it, but I do think it would be just swank if she showed up. We'll have to wait and see. Strap in. Cobra Kai will be showing no mercy the whole way, and I'll be right there with it. Make sure you're subscribed, you don't want to miss anything. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.